These are the Daily Tech headlines for Thursday, December 26, 2024. I'm Rob Dunwood. The social media platform Bluesky has added trending topics to its list of features. Users can find it by selecting the search icon magnifying glass, which appears at the bottom of the screen on the mobile app and on the left sidebar on the web. List of trending and recommended subjects now appear below the search bar, on which you can tap and access the associated post. Trending is marked as beta on the app, so don't be surprised if you see changes to this feature over time. Apple has requested that the U.S. Department of Justice permit it to participate in Google's upcoming antitrust trial over online search because it cannot rely on Google to defend the revenue sharing agreements that send the iPhone maker billions of dollars each year for making Google the default search engine on its Safari browser. Apple said, quote, Google can no longer adequately represent Apple's interests. Google must now defend against a broad effort to break up its business units, end quote. Google has proposed to loosen its default agreements with browser developers, mobile device manufacturers, and wireless carriers, but not to end its agreements to share a portion of ad revenue Google generates from search. Telegram and WeChat have initiated a process of obtaining operating licenses under Malaysia's new regulations, which aim to improve user protection, online safety, and regulatory oversight for internet messaging and social media providers. The Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission announced the new regulations earlier this month and announced Thursday that both Telegram and WeChat are anticipated to meet the required standards promptly. xAI, the artificial intelligence startup owned by Elon Musk, announced that it has raised $6 billion in Series C financing, and the company is now worth $45 billion, close to double its previous valuation. Only investors who participated in the company's previous fundraising round, including Andreessen Horowitz, BlackRock, Fidelity, NVIDIA, AMD, and others, participated in this round. The new cash brings xAI's total raise to $12 billion, adding to the $6 billion tranche xAI raised in May. Microsoft has added its artificial intelligence assistant Copilot to its consumer subscription service Microsoft 365, which also includes Word, Excel, and PowerPoint in Australia and several Southeast Asian countries. The problem for some of these companies is that Microsoft is raising the price for Microsoft 365 regardless of whether they want access to Copilot or not. The change demonstrates the length to which Microsoft is going to try to profit from its huge investments in AI, but a Microsoft spokesperson wouldn't comment on the strategy behind the forced addition of Copilot in certain regions and whether the company plans a similar approach in other markets. Iranian state media reported on Tuesday that authorities have lifted a ban on Meta's messaging platform WhatsApp and Google Play, marking the first step in easing internet restrictions. Known for its strict internet controls, Iran has long blocked access to major U.S.-based social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. However, many Iranians circumvent these restrictions using virtual private networks. According to Iran's official IRNA news agency, a meeting chaired by President Masoud Pezeshkian resulted in a positive majority vote to lift limitations on access to certain foreign platforms, including WhatsApp and Google Play. Alibaba has entered into an agreement with eMart Inc. to establish a joint venture for their South Korean operations valued at approximately $4 billion. This move aims to enhance their competitive position within the country's dynamic online retail market. AliExpress International and Gmarket will form a 50-50 joint venture as confirmed by eMart in a stock exchange filing. This follows an earlier report by Bloomberg News. The joint venture will acquire 100% ownership of Gmarket, with both Gmarket and AliExpress Korea continuing to operate independently. And finally, Netflix kicked off its foray into live streaming of NFL games with 2 games on Christmas, and from most accounts, things ran smoothly, at least for the most part. As of 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there were minimal errors reported for Netflix in the U.S. on Down Detector, and a relatively small number of user-reported problems with Netflix on the 25th. A peak of about 600 as of 1:13 p.m. did not indicate any widespread technical difficulties. For more analysis of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. And if you enjoy the show, remember to tell a friend to check us out. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next time.